Check 1 2 1 2 3. Everybody hear me? All good? Cool.
Representative Nutt. Yeah. We want to wait a few minutes to get started?
Yeah, we're just gonna, as soon as you guys are ready.
Hey, can we go off some tea? Put my mask off.
You need water?
That'd be great, thank you. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much. Appreciate that.
That'd be great, thank you much. Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Hey, Catherine. Thank you. So we want to get up to me.
Well, some of you guys can have a seat right over here. There's plenty of seats.
Hey, how you doing? Good to see you.
So good afternoon, everybody. It's a beautiful day in Spartanburg, is it not? Absolutely, absolutely. So because it's getting a bit warm, we're going to go ahead and get started. Let me firstly say we're so grateful that you guys were able to join us for this occasion this morning. It's been a lot of years in the making. I mean, if you think about it, 3+ years, over 180 employees, and roughly 52,000 square feet later, here we are, celebrating two big occasions. One, 50+ years of operations in Spartanburg, which is huge. And so with that being said, I think it's appropriate for us to give that a round of applause. The governor and I were talking on the way out. When you think about it, over 50 years of operations means it's 50 years that we've been contributing to the community. It's 50 years that we've been contributing to the lives of our customers. But most importantly, we've been making careers possible for many people here for 50 years, not something that we take lightly. And the good news is we're looking forward to the next 50 years. So I won't be too wordy. I'll just say, firstly, we're here because of a lot of work by a lot of great people, and some of those great people are in the crowd. Some of them are sitting here with us. So before we kick off the remarks, I just want to present and introduce to some our governor, Governor McMaster. We also have here with us today Representative Roger Nutt. But before I take my seat, I just wanted to thank a few other people who are here who helped make this happen. So first and foremost, Mike Forrester. I don't know where Mike is. Mike, you and your team made it possible for us to relocate our operations from where we are over to the Spark Center. And what that did for us is that allowed us to continue to ramp up with no interruption to our customers. It gave us an opportunity to grow. You guys were huge partners, and we're thankful for that. So thank you, Mike. And thank you for your team for what you've done. Somewhere in the audience, I believe we've got Amy Romero. Thank you, Amy. Latokia Trigg, where are you? Thank you, thank you. Those guys are from Ready SC. There are a couple of other individuals that really helped us out along the way, and I'll just call them out. I'll take my seat, and I'll let our fearless leader give his remarks. Next in line was Kathy Dixon. Where's Kathy? One of the things that I'm most excited about is the apprenticeship program. What we're doing with the apprenticeship program is we're taking young people who may not have the skills that are necessary to be able to work in tomorrow's workforce, but we're giving them an opportunity to earn while they learn, while at the same time investing in our human resources. So thank you for what you're doing. We already started, but we're going to build on that. So we're going to continue the partnership. Thank you for what you're doing. Lastly, I want to call out our friends from Siemens Real Estate. So Pedro Torres and Michael Huber. Oh, we can clap for them too. Building the building seems like it's simple, but obviously it's not. There's a lot that goes into that. You guys were huge partners in that. But most importantly, before I take my seat, I want to thank our employees, because you guys helped us to make it happen. Some of those individuals that I called out, but these are the people that made it happen. So I just want to say thank you to our employees. I want to say congratulations for 50 years, and we're going to look forward to another 50 years. With that, Mr. Barry Powell.
No, thank you, Ed. And before I start here, Ed, I want to thank you. I want to thank the Spartanburg team, and especially Rachel, for making this all happen. So a round of applause for the Spartanburg team. Governor, representative, distinguished guests, I'm proud to represent not just Siemens Electrical Products, but our 50,000 plus employees in the U.S., and we're very happy to have you here to celebrate this expansion. I think you've heard the numbers, 180 jobs, 52,000 square feet, but it's the lives that we change. As Ed said, I come to work leading the business. I'm proud about what our team does, and I'm really proud to improve the lives of our associates. So to the team in Spartanburg, you've done a great job, and I really look forward to you continuing it. As we celebrate this expansion, again, Mike Forrester and Spark team, our local and state representatives, our friends at Apprenticeship Carolina and Ready SC, thank you. We never would have gotten this done without all of you. Now, some of you have seen the floor here. You know, what do we do? You know, some ask, what do you do here in Spartanburg? And there's been a lot in the press lately about infrastructure. And that's a very timely thing, because this factory and the team here, they create the building blocks of critical electrical infrastructure that power hospitals, that power data centers, which have allowed millions of our, fellow Americans to work and go to school from home. It powers future industries like electric motor vehicles and the infrastructure that charge them. Our associates here and 9 other Siemens Electrical Products facilities throughout North America really manufacture the backbone of our current economy and are leading the digital future of manufacturing. Unlike many other businesses, we've been fortunate to thrive through COVID-19. There's been an increased demand for our products, and I'm really proud of our manufacturing and supply chain teams, as well as our back office teams that have supported record growth this last year. You've done a fantastic job. Thank you. Utilizing industry-leading safety measures, remote working where possible, we fulfilled record orders and grown our business almost 20%. Fantastic job. We're excited the expansion behind us has contributed to satisfying those customers, and we're proud that it's provided quality jobs and training to the local Spartanburg community. Siemens as a whole sees a commitment in South Carolina to develop the 21st century workforce that we need as a country to maintain our competitiveness and our strength as a country. We see that commitment in South Carolina through increased ratings for the 4-year universities, a strong community college system, and an apprenticeship program that has grown a factor of 42 in the state since 2007. Our Siemens U.S. organization is proud to be a strong partner in growing jobs in the state. Aside from being a major employer and partner with Clemson and USC, I want to highlight 2 other programs. First, as Ed mentioned, apprenticeship. We have worked with the Spartanburg Community College to put an apprenticeship program in supporting this manufacturing hub, and we look forward to creating more jobs through that. But in addition to creating manufacturing jobs of the future, we're working with a program called C-School, where we go to local vocational and technical schools and train the electricians and the next generation electrical contractors of the world. We have to date trained over 2,000 individuals at 25 plus schools, and we are getting ready to roll this program out to Greenville Technical School very soon. It's through partnerships like this that we will most effectively use this footprint moving forward to create a resilient and sustainable future for our business and the local community here in Roebuck and Spartanburg. It's in factories like this that we're building resilient supply chains and supporting the backbone of our economy today. It's in factories like this that we're transforming our critical infrastructure for the changing future we all face. And it's in factories like this that we're connecting workers with well-paid, purpose-driven careers. We are proud to have celebrated our 50th anniversary at this location recently, and we attribute that legacy to our strong collaboration with the local community. In closing, we really look forward to the next 50 years. Again, I want to thank Governor McMaster, Representative Nutt for attending today, and I'd kindly ask the Governor to come up here and give a few remarks. Thank you, sir.
I'll do it.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you, Barry Powell. I am happy to be here, and I can tell where all the smart people in this outfit are. They're over there in the shade. because it's getting kind of hot here. I want to thank all y'all for coming out. This really is a great thing, this expansion. And I know that the next 50 years will be even better than the last 50, and I'll tell you why. It's because South Carolina is taking her place at the top of the states. We've used our heads and done a lot of smart things, and one of them is that we didn't close down like they did in other places because it wasn't necessary. We slowed down where we had to. We put some limits where we had to. We took them off as quickly as possible. Some of the critics said we were moving too fast or moving too slow, but I think that the proof is in what you see here today, and you see in the thriving businesses we have all around our state. One of the reasons that businesses are coming here is because we have the finest technical college or community college system in the whole world. And the man that leads that is here. Tim, would you please stand up and take a bow? Everybody take a look at that man. We appreciate it. We were last together at the graduation at Horry County Technical College, and they had on that day about 600 and something graduates. You had the presidents of Coastal Carolina were there, Francis Marion College were there, and it was quite something to see those people. But I was impressed when I had the program and was looking through, and they were reading out the names of those people. I mean, to tell you, anything, any kind of work that is necessary to keep South Carolina strong is there for the asking. And it is our job, my job, and Mike Forrester's and Roger Nutt's and others to see to it that we do what? That we give our young people the chance to reap all of these opportunities. Everything is coming our way. There's not a better place in the world to live, work, or raise a family. And that starts with kindergarten, goes all the way through high school, goes all the way through academic or technical schools. It goes all the way to the top, up to PhDs, from 3 and 4 year olds up to those getting out of PhDs if they go that way. All the constant and routine training, retraining, learning, re-education as we go along. Because the world's changing so fast, you got to keep up with it. And the machines and things that are in there today, 50 years from now, won't be there anymore. I know there's some that look like they've been there 50 years, but there'll be a lot of new ones coming along. So what I want to urge you to do is understand that we're among the most fortunate people on earth to be in this place, that all the people around the world, when the explorers were looking around and coming to the New World, they said this place we call South Carolina was the most lush, most promising of any in the New World. And since that time, people have come from different places in different conditions. We've been through every war, hurricanes, floods, earthquakes, everything that there is that nature has to offer. And as a result, we have great, strong people who are dependable. The chairman of BMW said a few years ago that South Carolina is a handshake state. He said when people in South Carolina give you their word, they keep it. So we are extraordinary people, and we need to understand that and need to tell the children, be proud to live in South Carolina. The great General World War II, Mark Clark, 4-star general, said that there's more patriotism per square inch in South Carolina than any place in the whole world. And it shows in what's happening right now. Other states are having to crawl out. We never closed down. We depended on our people. We slowed down, but now we're blasting off. And this company, Siemens, will be right in the middle of it, and that means that you are. So on behalf of 5.2 million proud, happy South Carolinians, I want to thank all of you for the work that you do. Keep doing it. Stay up to date. Never quit learning. You got to right, Tim. You got to always keep learning. So with that, I have a gift for Ed Quiller. It's a plaque. That's what it looks like. It's glass. It's not copper. It's not aluminum. I know you got plenty of that. But it says, "While I dream, I hope." And while I breathe, I hope. And we are. South Carolina is breathing, we're hoping, and our hopes for the future of this company and your success and all of your success and your children's success is represented by that plaque. And we appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank
you
you.
very much. We
Thank you.
appreciate you. So I think that we are nearing the end of our ceremony here, but I just want to reiterate that we see the brick and mortar behind us, but there was literally hundreds, if not thousands of people that helped make that happen. And we're grateful. We're grateful to be able to come to work. We have a privilege to be able to come to work, and we take that privilege extremely seriously. We're going to continue to do what we can do as a company to keep supporting our community, to keep supporting our customers, and to keep creating a job environment where people can continue to feed their families and make great careers. So I thank you for your time this afternoon. We thank you for your presence, and we thank you for your contributions. With that, we are going to close this portion of our ceremony out and meet a few of you for lunch. So I'll just ask that you give, again, the governor, the representative, and Barry Powell one more hand. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys, for coming. We appreciate it.
Guys, for the media, we're going to do on-topic questions for this team up here. If you guys have any, let us know. Good. Thanks. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Figured that tree would dampen it a little bit.
That's why I volunteered to present the last day.
Check 1 2. Check 1 2.
No, I'll slap it.
Big deal for them.
Sure.
What's that?
Warm.
Yeah.
Warm day of the summer.
I need it. Just
Go with just tell them what we're gonna have.
I just had Friday. I'm right about here. It's gonna be about.
One touch my front yard. People like, what's that? Starting in front.
So that's what I'm trying to do. I've got the side of the back. I have to
This guy here,
So I had to have it tilled up.
not soon enough. Not soon enough. We're already trying to work on further west right now. I'm trying to help you guys out. I need your help.
We're already This is about $1 a square foot. Wow. No will? Half of this? Half of this? At least what's happening to that? Something big has to be worried about?
You go first.
Since he has 15 questions,
Kim's going to ask 15 questions. And I'll just ask the one she forgets. I'll just ask the one she forgets to ask. Because she has a list.
we have the Jamal Sutherland. Yep, yeah. The guy who get the guy in prison. You got.
We have nothing on that.
Okay.
Are you going to ask that now?
Yeah. Okay, thank you very much. It's okay. Apparently he released a statement on it.
He did release a statement. What's the guy's name? I can ask him.
Jamal Sutherland.
Jamal